The humans and Zephyrin awoke early the next day, ready to continue their joint exercises. The training ground was buzzing with activity, as both species prepared for the next set of challenges. The humans, still adjusting to the alien environment, marveled at the advanced technology and intricate designs that surrounded them. The Zephyrin, equally curious, observed the humans with a mix of admiration and skepticism. Captain Reynolds gathered his team for a briefing before the day's activities began. Today, we're going to focus on tactical integration. We need to learn how to work seamlessly with the Zephyrin, leveraging both our strengths and theirs. Remember, this isn't just about showing off our skills. It's about learning from each other. Corporal Jackson nodded, his usual smirk replaced by a look of determination. Got it, Captain. Let's show them what we're made of. The first exercise of the day was a series of team-based challenges designed to test communication and coordination. Mixed teams of humans and Zephyrin were tasked with navigating complex obstacle courses, solving puzzles, and engaging in simulated combat scenarios. The exercises were grueling, pushing both species to their limits. In one particularly challenging scenario, Jackson found himself paired with a Zephyrin warrior named Zarek. The two had developed a mutual respect during the previous day's exercises, and they quickly fell into a rhythm as they navigated a maze filled with traps and hidden enemies. "Watch your step," Zarek warned as they approached a narrow corridor. "There are pressure plates on the floor. One wrong move and we're done for." Jackson nodded, carefully stepping over the plates. "Got it. I'll cover you. Let's move." The two worked together seamlessly, combining Jackson's brute strength and quick reflexes with Zarek's agility and keen senses. They reached the end of the maze in record time, earning nods of approval from their respective commanders. Meanwhile, Reynolds and Thallas observed the team's progress from a command post. The holographic displays provided real-time updates on the participants' locations and statuses, allowing the leaders to monitor the exercises closely. "Your Corporal Jackson is quite impressive," Thallas remarked. "He has a natural ability to adapt and overcome challenges." Reynolds smiled proudly. "He's one of our best. But it's not just about individual skills, it's about how we work together. That's the real test." Thallas nodded in agreement. "Indeed. And I must admit, I am impressed by your species' resilience. Your adaptability and tenacity are qualities we can learn from." As the day progressed, the exercises became increasingly complex, requiring the teams to think on their feet and adapt to changing circumstances. In one scenario, they were tasked with defending a strategic point from waves of simulated attackers. The humans and Zephyrin quickly learned to coordinate their efforts, using a combination of brute force and precision strikes to repel the enemy. Jackson found himself in the thick of the action once again, his natural leadership skills shining through as he directed his team. "Zarek, take the left flank. I'll hold the center. Everyone else, fall back and regroup." The Zephyrin warriors, initially hesitant to take orders from a human, quickly realized the value of Jackson's tactics. They followed his lead, forming a cohesive unit that held the line against the relentless assault. By the end of the exercise, the mixed team had successfully defended the point, earning praise from both Reynolds and Thallas. "Well done, everyone," Reynolds said, addressing the group. "This is exactly what we need to see. Humans and Zephyrin working together, combining our strengths to achieve a common goal." Thallas nodded in agreement. "You have shown great skill and adaptability. We are learning much from this collaboration." As the humans and Zephyrin gathered for a well-deserved break, they began to share stories and experiences, bridging the gap between their cultures. Jackson, ever the social butterfly, struck up a conversation with Zarek, curious to learn more about the Zephyrin way of life. "So, what's it like living here?" Jackson asked, gesturing to the sprawling cityscape visible in the distance. "It must be pretty different from Earth." Zarek nodded, his expression thoughtful. "It is different, yes. Our society values precision and efficiency. We strive for perfection in all that we do. But I must admit, there is something inspiring about your species' willingness to take risks and embrace uncertainty." Jackson grinned. "Yeah, we like to keep things interesting. Life's too short to play it safe all the time." As the sun set on the alien world, The humans and Zephyrin gathered around a large bonfire, sharing a meal and exchanging stories. The barriers between their species began to dissolve, replaced by a sense of camaraderie and mutual respect. Reynolds stood up, raising his glass in a toast. To new friends and allies, together, we can face any challenge that comes our way. Thalas raised his glass as well. To unity and strength. May our collaboration bring prosperity to both our peoples. The following days were filled with more joint exercises and training sessions, each one building on the last. The humans and Zephyrin grew more comfortable working together, their skills complementing each other in ways neither had anticipated. The once skeptical Zephyrin warriors began to see the value in the humans' unorthodox methods, while the humans gained a deeper appreciation for the Zephyrins' precision and discipline. As the final day of training approached, Thalas called for a grand demonstration to showcase the progress made by both species. The event would be attended by high-ranking officials from both the human and Zephyrin governments, as well as representatives from other allied species. The demonstration began with a series of combat drills, highlighting the combined tactics and strategies developed during the training exercises. The mixed teams moved with precision and coordination, their actions a testament to the success of the collaboration. Next came a series of technological displays, with the Zephyrin showcasing their advanced machinery and the humans presenting their innovations in medicine and engineering. The exchange of knowledge was mutually beneficial, with each species gaining valuable insights from the other. The highlight of the demonstration was a simulated battle scenario, designed to test the combined forces against a formidable opponent. The scenario was based on real intelligence reports about the Cath, providing a realistic and challenging environment for the teams to navigate. As the battle began, the humans and Zephyrin moved with a sense of purpose and unity. Jackson led his team through a series of strategic maneuvers, coordinating with Zarek and other Zephyrin warriors to outflank the enemy. Reynolds and Thalas provided guidance from the command post, their combined leadership ensuring the success of the mission. The simulated battle was intense, with both sides pushing their limits. But in the end, the combined forces emerged victorious, their teamwork and adaptability proving to be the deciding factors. As the simulation ended, the crowd erupted in applause, recognizing the achievement of the Human-Zephyrin alliance. Reynolds and Thalas exchanged a proud look, knowing that their collaboration had laid the foundation for a strong and enduring partnership. In the days that followed, the humans and Zephyrin continued to build on their newfound alliance. Joint research projects were initiated, focusing on areas such as medicine, engineering, and defense. The exchange of knowledge and resources brought about rapid advancements, benefiting both species. The threat of the Cath remained ever present, but with their combined strength, the humans and Zephyrin felt more confident in their ability to defend their worlds. Plans were made for joint military operations, with both species training and preparing for the inevitable confrontation. Back on Earth, the news of the successful alliance spread quickly, sparking a sense of hope and excitement among the human population. The collaboration with the Zephyrin was seen as a major step forward in humanity's quest to find its place in the galaxy. As for Corporal Jackson and Captain Reynolds, their experiences on the alien world had left a lasting impact. They returned to Earth as heroes, their efforts celebrated by their peers and superiors. But more importantly, they carried with them the lessons learned from their time with the Zephyrin, lessons that would shape their future endeavors and strengthen the bond between their species. Years passed, and the Human-Zephyrin alliance grew stronger with each passing day. The two species faced numerous challenges together, from defending their worlds against the Cath to exploring uncharted regions of space. Each challenge brought them closer, forging an unbreakable bond of friendship and mutual respect. And so, under the alien sky where it all began, the seeds of an interstellar alliance blossomed into a powerful force for good. Humans and Zephyrin, once strangers, now stood together as allies, ready to face whatever the universe had in store for them. With the foundation of their alliance solidified, the humans and Zephyrin set their sights on a series of joint missions that would test their partnership in the field. Their first major operation was a diplomatic mission to the planet Ardis, home to the enigmatic Ardesians, a species known for their advanced knowledge of biotechnologies, but wary of outsiders. Captain Reynolds and Thalas were selected to lead the delegation, accompanied by a small team of human and Zephyrin experts in various fields. Corporal Jackson, now a seasoned veteran of interspecies cooperation, was also part of the team, eager to apply what he had learned. The journey to Ardis was long and filled with anticipation. As their ship approached the lush, verdant world, the team prepared for their first encounter with the Ardesians. The Zephyrin, with their natural affinity for precision and order, had crafted a meticulous plan for the negotiations, while the humans, with their adaptability and creativity, brought a sense of flexibility to the table. Upon landing, the delegation was greeted by the Ardesian Council, a group of dignified and somewhat aloof leaders. The initial meetings were tense, with the Ardesians expressing their concerns about the growing human-Zephyrin alliance and its implications for their world. "We have seen the devastation that war brings," said Counselor Alara, her bioluminescent skin glowing softly in the dim light. "We fear that your alliance may draw unwanted attention to our peaceful planet." Captain Reynolds, sensing the need for reassurance, stepped forward. "Counselor Alara, we understand your concerns. Our alliance is built on the principles of mutual respect and cooperation. We seek to protect and learn from each other, not to impose our will on others." Thalas nodded in agreement. "Indeed. We have much to learn from your expertise in biotechnologies, and we believe that our combined knowledge can lead to advancements that benefit all species." The discussions continued for several days, with both sides gradually finding common ground. The Ardesians, impressed by the sincerity and respect shown by the human Zephyrin delegation, began to open up about their own experiences and challenges. During a tour of an Ardesian research facility, Jackson struck up a conversation with an Ardesian scientist named Ellis. "This place is incredible," Jackson said, marveling at the seamless integration of technology and nature. "How did you manage to achieve this level of harmony?" Ellis smiled, her eyes reflecting the green hues of the surrounding flora. "It is the result of centuries of dedicated research and a deep respect for the natural world. We believe that true progress comes from working with nature, not against it." Jackson nodded thoughtfully. "There's a lot we can learn from you. Our worlds may be different, but our goals are the same: to improve the lives of our people and protect our planets." By the end of the mission, the Ardesians had agreed to join the Human-Zephyrin Alliance, marking a significant milestone in interspecies cooperation. The diplomatic success was celebrated back on Earth and Zephyra, strengthening the resolve of both species to continue their collaborative efforts. As the alliance grew, so did the threat of the Cath. Intelligence reports indicated that the Cath were amassing forces on the outskirts of known space, preparing for a major offensive. The humans and Zephyrin, now joined by the Ardesians, began to strategize on how best to defend their territories. A series of joint military exercises were conducted, with mixed teams of humans, Zephyrin, and Ardesians working together to develop tactics and strategies for the impending conflict. The exercises were demanding, pushing the participants to their limits and fostering a deep sense of camaraderie and trust. During one particularly intense training session, Jackson found himself working closely with Ellis and Zarek. The trio had developed a strong bond, their diverse skills and perspectives complementing each other perfectly. "We need to be ready for anything," Jackson said as they reviewed the latest intelligence reports. "The Cath are ruthless and unpredictable. We can't afford to underestimate them." Ellis nodded, her expression serious. "Agreed. But we have an advantage. They don't know the extent of our collaboration. We can use that element of surprise to our benefit." Zarek, ever the pragmatist, added, "We must also be prepared for the possibility of infiltration and sabotage. The Cath are cunning, and will likely try to exploit any weaknesses they can find." The team worked tirelessly, developing contingency plans and honing their skills. The Human-Zephyrin-Ardesian alliance was stronger than ever, united by a common goal and a shared determination to protect their worlds. The day of the Cath invasion arrived with little warning. Alarms blared across human, Zephyrin, and Ardesian worlds as the Cath fleet emerged from hyperspace, launching a coordinated assault on key strategic points. Captain Reynolds, now a seasoned leader in interspecies warfare, took command of the joint forces. Thalas and Alara stood by his side, their combined knowledge and experience guiding the efforts of their respective fleets. The battle was fierce and relentless, The Cath, with their advanced weaponry and brutal tactics, pushed the alliance to its limits. But the humans, Zephyrin and Ardesians, fought back with a tenacity and unity that surprised even themselves. Jackson, Zarek, and Elise found themselves on the front lines, their skills and courage tested in the heat of battle. Jackson's quick thinking and tactical acumen, combined with Zarek's combat prowess and Ellis's technological expertise, proved to be a formidable combination. "Focus fire on their flagship!" Jackson shouted, coordinating the efforts of the mixed team. "We take that out, and their command structure will collapse." Zarek and Ellis nodded, relaying the orders to their respective units. The Alliance forces converged on the Cath flagship, their combined firepower overwhelming the enemy defenses. The flagship exploded in a brilliant burst of light, sending shockwaves through the Cath fleet. With their command structure in disarray, the remaining Cath ships began to retreat, unable to withstand the relentless assault of the Alliance forces. As the last of the Cath ships disappeared into the void, a cheer erupted across the Allied worlds. The battle had been won, but the cost had been high. Many lives had been lost, and the scars of the conflict would take time to heal. In the aftermath of the battle, the humans, Zephyrin and Ardesians worked together to rebuild and strengthen their defenses. The victory had cemented their alliance, but it had also revealed the need for continued vigilance and cooperation. Captain Reynolds, Thalas, and Elara addressed their respective populations in a joint broadcast, emphasizing the importance of unity and resilience. "We have faced a great threat and emerged victorious," Reynolds said. "But this is only the beginning. We must continue to stand together, to support each other, and to strive for a future of peace and prosperity." Thalas added, "Our alliance has proven that we are stronger together. We have much to learn from each other and much to achieve. Let this victory be a reminder of what we can accomplish when we work as one." Elara concluded, "The Cath may return, and new challenges will arise. But we are prepared. We have shown that our diversity is our greatest strength, and together, we will continue to thrive." The message resonated across the Allied worlds, inspiring a renewed sense of hope and determination. The Alliance embarked on a series of initiatives to promote cultural exchange, scientific collaboration, and mutual defense. As the years passed, the human-Zephyrin-Ardesian alliance flourished. The combined efforts of the three species led to remarkable advancements in technology, medicine, and exploration. New colonies were established on distant worlds, and trade routes were opened, bringing prosperity to all. Corporal Jackson, now a respected leader and diplomat, played a key role in these efforts. His experiences had shaped him into a bridge between species, his understanding of both human and alien perspectives invaluable in forging new partnerships and resolving conflicts. One of Jackson's most significant achievements was the establishment of the Interstellar Council, a governing body composed of representatives from all member species of the Alliance. The Council provided a platform for dialogue, cooperation, and decision-making, ensuring that the interests and concerns of all were considered. Captain Reynolds, Thalas, and Elara continued to lead their respective species, their wisdom and guidance steering the Alliance through both triumphs and challenges. Their legacy was one of unity and progress, a testament to the power of collaboration and mutual respect. The threat of the Cath remained a constant reminder of the importance of vigilance and preparedness. The Alliance maintained a robust defense network, conducting regular drills and sharing intelligence to stay ahead of potential threats. But beyond the immediate concerns of security, the Alliance also looked to the stars, exploring new frontiers and seeking out new civilizations. The spirit of curiosity and adventure that had driven humanity's earliest explorations now extended across the galaxy, bringing with it the promise of endless possibilities. Epilogue: A legacy of unity. Under the alien sky where it all began, the humans, Zephyrin, and Ardesians gathered to commemorate the anniversary of their alliance. The ceremony was a celebration of their shared history, their achievements, and the enduring bond that had brought them together. Captain Reynolds, now an elder statesman, addressed the gathering. "We stand here today as a testament to what we can achieve when we come together as equals. Our alliance has faced many challenges, but through it all, we have remained united, guided by a common vision of peace and prosperity." Thalas, his voice filled with pride, added, We have learned from each other, grown stronger together, and built a future that once seemed beyond our reach. Let this alliance continue to inspire future generations, reminding them of the power of cooperation and mutual respect. Alara, her bioluminescent skin glowing softly in the twilight, concluded, "Our journey is far from over. There are new horizons to explore, new challenges to face, and new opportunities to embrace. Let us move forward together, with hope and determination, knowing that we are stronger as one." As the ceremony drew to a close, the humans, Zephyrin and Ardesians, looked to the stars, their hearts filled with hope and pride. The alliance had not only secured their worlds, but had also laid the foundation for a brighter, more unified future. And so, the story of the human-Zephyrin-Ardesian alliance continued, a legacy of unity and cooperation that would shape the galaxy for generations to come.